Is Weston McKennie heading back to the Bundesliga? The latest on Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Chiesa and Vlahovic. Does one have to be sold? And an offer coming in for Yildiz. I have all the Juventus news surfacing today. Alright, so like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the AJC. I'm Alberto. Let's rock. We're going to kick things off with Weston McKennie. So reports surfacing that Borussia Dortmund is interested in Weston McKennie, okay? And that talks are ongoing. However, Mirko Di Natale has come out and said that there are no actual talks that he knows of between Borussia Dortmund and Juventus. However, Borussia Dortmund is interested, but they also have made a midfield pickup already this mercato, so it might make things difficult for them to even finalize anything with McKennie despite their interest, okay? So we have to keep tabs on Weston McKennie. As far as Sergej Milinkovic-Savic goes and the latest on him, this coming to us from Mirko Di Natale, who, by the way, is going to be live with us this Sunday on our live show. So that's going to be your chance to get any questions you have about the mercato and Juventus in general into one of the best journalists out there and one of the most credible, okay? So here we go. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, he says everything is the same. Juventus has terms agreed upon with his entourage, with the player. However, we are waiting to see if Juventus and Lazio will spark up talks again, because there hasn't been anything for a while. There are talks set up coming up between the two clubs over Luca Pellegrini. He said at that point, maybe Sergej Milinkovic-Savic will come up again. However, we don't really know. Now, the alternative for him has been listed as Coop Miners, valued at 30 million euros. Again, though, this ties into McKennie, Zakaria, and Arthur, because Juventus will have to move these players before they can move forward with another midfielder coming in financially, as far as needing the sales to go through, okay? Now, in terms of Zakaria, apparently we're in the decisive days of this potential deal to West Ham, okay? And West Ham apparently wants to close this thing off very, very quickly. So fingers crossed we get that over the line, and then it's McKennie and Arthur that we have to worry about, all right? So that's the latest on all of that. In terms of the center back situation, we have a new name as a potential target, and that is Real Sociedad's Robin Lenormand, okay? He is added to one that also we just heard yesterday about Laporte, and talks apparently starting up very, very soon between Juventus and City. However, today being reported that those are only options should Bremer leave, okay? So, hey, there's a lot of us that think we need to find a partner out there for Bremer, but apparently all our center back targets are only should Bremer leave. So Juve might be going into this season with everything they have, but maybe a possibility like De Winter joining the first team is what we're set up for. We'll have to wait and see. Giuntoli has arrived. Okay, yesterday was his first day. He took a tour of all the facilities, had lunch with Calvo, had a phone discussion with Allegri. Apparently has got all the senior players' numbers and is going to slowly start reaching out to them to get some type of feel about what's going on in the locker room. So maybe yesterday's rumors, which I thought were kind of strange, about mending relationships between Allegri and Chiesa and Vlahovic and whatnot, maybe there is some truth to it. Now, Romeo Agresti today says that his first task is going to be to sort out the situations of Chiesa and Vlahovic, but to me, I feel like it's more mercato related, and one has to go, and that's what he's maybe coming in to sort out. I truly believe if Juventus waited and try to get all their business done, maybe leave that as a last resort, because I truly believe we can make it out of this window keeping our big three of Bremer, Chiesa, and Vlahovic. However, things are starting to appear now that one of them is probably going to be sold. Two out of the three, I highly doubt it, but one of them is probably going to be out on the move. And maybe in terms of what they're talking about, relationships or whatnot, it's more Giuntoli figuring out players' wills and who is invested more in the club. I don't really know, but it's strange news. And Romeo Agresti believes now that Giuntoli is finally in here that we should anticipate things to start heating up around these bigger high-profile sales, all right? So we'll have to wait and see what happens. You guys know the drill. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Monza, Cagliari, Empoli, all in on Moretti. We will see if it's going to be a loan move. Hopefully not an outright sale, potentially just a loan, which I would be fine with, and I think the player needs. Kenan Yildiz, Fenerbahce apparently is going to come in with a 10 million euro offer for the player to Juventus. Juventus is expected to reject it as they see him as non-transferable, but apparently the player's will is what's up in the air, according to some reports out there. That'll be interesting. So it's more playing to the project and what's going on there. Last, certainly not least, the 23-24 Serie A schedule is out. We will kick things off in an away match August 20th against Udinese. All right, the full schedule is out as well, and I gotta say, I like how it's spread out for Juventus. All right, so that's your news update to today. You guys know the drill. I'll be back tomorrow with another one, and I'm pumped for this Sunday live with Mirko Di Natale. All right, you guys make sure you join us. It's going to be same time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, and you can get all your questions into the man himself. All right, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget the best part, mixing it up in the comment section. Let me know what you think about all the news you heard here today. Do we have to sell one of Chiesa and Vlahovic? Financially, maybe so, unless some alternatives pop up, maybe a bond from Exor or whatnot, or we just really do well on other sales and potentially sacrifice some youngsters. We'll have to see what happens, everybody. Till next time, fino alla fine, forza Juve, ciao tutti.